What else could kill things? Well, what can really kill things is too much heat and not enough oxygen. This is a curve of oxygen through time. This is really an astonishing discovery of science. The highest oxygen on our planet up here near 30 was about 300 million years ago. Today, we're right here at 21%. New work taking place at Arizona State University and at my university shows that 27% oxygen right through here is a magic number. Animals grow fastest, eggs hatch quickest, insects grow largest. If you get too high, it gets really bad. But if you get very low, as in right in here, things are bad too. And the mass extinction we're just looking at is right in this area where oxygen was plummeting. Well, let's look at this red curve. Here we have carbon dioxide. Here we are today, and I was telling you that the long-term astrobiological aspect that should concern us is the long-term reduction in carbon dioxide. All planets do this. It's because continents, at least our kind of planet, the continents get bigger, carbon dioxide gets turned into rock. It goes out of the carbon cycle. And eventually, when this goes to zero, that will spell the end of animal life on Earth. But it hasn't been a straight line. There have been big drops and big rises. The drops and the rises are quite often related to life. This largest single drop was the evolution of forests. Life almost kills itself and produces this enormous glaciation through the evolution and discovery of a forest, of a tree. It totally changes things. But sudden rises in carbon dioxide produce enormous heat. And sudden rises in carbon dioxide are usually associated with sudden drops in oxygen. I asked you at the start of this lecture, what are the dangers facing us? And if we look at the past record, let's look at the record of carbon dioxide through time, starting back at the Cambrian 500 million years ago, way up here, 4,000, 500,000 parts per million. What is it today? Today we're right here, just about 300. But this record has been steadily down, dropping, but then we have these pulses. And every time we seem to have an uptick, we produce one of the mass extinctions. This particular really rapid rise in carbon dioxide is coincident with this huge 250 million year old mass extinction. The rate of rise, by the way, and this is the relevance that I asked you to begin this lecture, the rate of rise appears to be very similar to the rate of rise taking place in our own atmosphere. Secondly, understanding that 1,000 parts per million can be very, very bad for a planet. And the worst danger is that no time in the past with 1,000 parts per million has there ever been an ice cap